So Alexander Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte 2 has been postponed indefinitely after Alexander Povetkin has been ill and therefore hospitalised with a virus which we won't name in this video due to algorithm reasons. But yeah, so Povetkin Whyte 2 is off, leaving Dillian Whyte without an opponent for January 30th. We're assuming that he won't fight on that date, but Eddie Hearn has suggested that Dillian Whyte will fight between now and before the Alexander Povetkin rematch. So the names he suggested that Dillian Whyte and himself have been talking about are Deontay Wilder, Ruiz Ortiz and Andy Ruiz Jr. Now those are three brilliant matchups, but is it a smart thing for Dillian Whyte to do in an interim fight, to go in there against top 10 fighters when, you know, he needs to fight Povetkin to get his mandatory position back in the WBC? So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Dillian Whyte should fight one of those guys? Ruiz Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, or Deontay Wilder? I mean, I suppose the Deontay Wilder fight would be bigger than a rematch with Povetkin for Dillian Whyte. I'm assuming. Maybe it wouldn't, but it probably would. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Would you like to see Dillian Whyte fight in the interim, and if so, who should he fight? I think all three of those fights would be close fights. I think Dillian Whyte will probably be not a big favourite, but a favourite for sure against Ruiz Ortiz, because, I mean, let's face it, Ruiz Ortiz is probably nearer to 50 than he is to 40. I mean, I know he's about 41 or whatever, but we all know he's he's really not that age. But even in the Andy Ruiz Jr. fight, that's nothing other than a 50-50 fight, in my opinion. And Ruiz is always dangerous, and he'll probably be coming to win because he's lost a lot of pride in that rematch loss to Joshua, and he'll want to make a big statement. And if he can do that against Dillian Whyte, one of the top 3 British heavyweights at world level at the moment, then he'll obviously look to do that. And then you've got Deontay Wilder, who's coming off a loss in the rematch to Tyson Fury, losing his world heavyweight title to Tyson Fury. So will he be motivated? Probably. You know, he's a fighter for sure, especially against Dillian Whyte, who's been smack talking him for God knows how many years. But obviously a few years ago, Whyte versus Wilder would have been unthinkable, because it seemed as if Deontay Wilder wanted no part of Dillian Whyte. However, Deontay Wilder's not in a position to be ducking people now because he doesn't have a title. So for him to regain his title, he might have to go in there against a live body such as Dillian Whyte. And I think that's a 50-50 fight as well. I think Deontay Wilder, if he landed that right hand, he could get Dillian Whyte out of there, for sure. But then again, Dillian Whyte, whenever he's been knocked down or knocked out, it's been an uppercut, really, hasn't it? So he doesn't seem very susceptible to straight shots. He's got quite a good guard when it comes to straight shots. But then again, Deontay Wilder is one of the fiercest right-hand punchers we've ever seen in boxing. So that could all change against Deontay Wilder. But I think Dillian Whyte would be competitive in that fight, for sure. I think Dillian Whyte would probably be winning that fight on the scorecards. Whether he would get stopped or not before he can actually get to the 12th round or the end of the fight, who knows? But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Who do you want to see Dillian Whyte fight next? Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications to stay updated whenever I upload a new video.